Bartender, pour me a mango jack. What's in a mango jack? Well, we have some of this mango monster juice, mango loco. That shit's delicious. But you know what makes it even tastier? A squizzle of this delicious bastard. That county that makes it is dry. You think that's some shit? You ain't heard shit yet. What splash of that in there? Wow. Throw the can away and put the bottle in the fridge. 1 second. Oh, you don't even know. 1 second.
Hi guys, my name is Cassidy Boone, and today I'm going to be talking about something really important. It's really hard for me to talk about this, and I've only told a few to spread awareness because this sort of thing happened about this the other day. But weeks ago, I almost having my first swim of the summer. There is this jumping platform thingy that everybody was jumping off.
Oh, is he really doing a video about this Cassidy Boone incident? That's old news. That's old news. Yeah, I know the story's old, but it's relevant to what I'm going to say. In several of my YouTube videos, I have said that women need to stop victimizing themselves. If women are truly about empowering themselves, then they first must learn not to victimize themselves. Now, this chick, I can't even watch the whole video again. It makes me sick to my stomach knowing that people like this exist. But if you watch the video, she basically equates saving her life as excusable for rape. She's basically accusing some man of rape. I mean, I can't watch it, but holy shit. Let's just watch it and drink. And I'll give you my opinion at the end.
So I thought, what the hell, I might as well try it too. It looked like fun. Apparently, I hit my head on the way down, and I was knocked unconscious. I woke up lying on my back up on the platform, with a whole bunch of people standing around me, and this weird 40-year-old guy, pressing down on my chest. At first, I had no idea what was going on. But then the man who had revived me told me that I had been underwater for almost 2 minutes. He said that he had been lucky to get a hold of me down there. A small part of me was happy to be alive, but the rest of me was screaming inside. I can't believe he just felt that he had the right to just grab me under the water while I was knocked unconscious. I wasn't able to consent. He thought it was perfectly okay to just grab my body and pull me in whatever direction that he pleased. He possessed my body, and he grabbed my waist and pulled me around down there like it was his right. Like he wanted to fucking have sex with me down there in the water. Fucking aquatic sex. I feel so violated. I can't believe it. He raped me. So now I'm suing him for rape for what he did to me. Yeah, sure, he saved me from drowning, but it doesn't excuse what he did to me down there. If we excuse people like this, it is a fast and slippery slope before we start excusing people like child molesters and murderers. He raped me. He put his hands on me without my consent, and by definition, that is rape. I know a lot of you misogynists are going to be like, well, herder, he saved your life. You should be grateful. And yeah, I mean, it was a nice thing to do, saving my life and all, but he still raped me. If I, as a woman, feel that I have been raped, I've been raped. End of discussion. Period. If you don't realize that you're a rape apologist, you're part of the problem.
Oh, my head.
When I told Jim, that's the guy's name, that I was suing him for rape, he broke down. He cried and cried because he was thinking about what his family was going to have to go through.
Oh, my God.
It was really empowering to see him become a total wreck. Because I was a total wreck after he raped me. It's going to be pretty sweet to see him behind bars for what he did to me. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to win because my dad, he hired like a really good lawyer.
Oh my God. The drink combination is called a Mango Jack. For those of you wondering, like, well, what do you call this drink combination? Jack Daniels and Mango Monster Juice, man, it gets it going. This woman is literally a slap in the face to women everywhere. This woman on this video is a slap in the face to rape survivors. She is a slap in the face to feminists everywhere. Now, there's a feminist and feminazi. Learn the difference, damn it. This is a feminazi. Now, take into consideration, she's accusing this 40-something-year-old man of raping her. She jumps off a platform into a lake, conks her head, is underwater for almost 2 minutes, and the man drags her out of the water and has to perform CPR. Now, for those of you who are uneducated or just don't know, CPR involves... Let me just squizzle this for a second. Hold on. CPR involves pushing down on someone's chest to get the lungs and the heart pumping. It also involves mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And then you get the second thing. She tried comparing her life being saved to excusing pedos and murderers. Nah, dude. If you let this guy go unpunished, then it's just like excusing... What? Okay, so you're unconscious and he had to wrap his arm around your waist to drag you out of the water. How is that excusable, you ask? He saved your fucking life. And then you contradicted yourself by like saying, oh yeah, it was so empowering to watch him squirm. What a psycho. And then you say, well, yeah, it was great that he saved my life, but I'm still suing him. Really? And just when you think this crazy psychotic bitch could not sink any lower, comparing her life being saved to excusing nastiness and evil.
I hope he gets at least 10 years. So yeah, the type of rape that I was subjected to is called save rape.
Wait, what? Okay, now this Cassidy Bloom chick complains and claims that the kind of rape she was subjected to, safe rape. Okay. let me explain to you why this is a contradiction. One, if this Cassidy Balloon chick felt so victimized by this so-called event, why is she wearing a top that shows off her huge boobs, for one? And two, the word safe and rape, there's no such thing. Saving people from rape, that yes, you might see an attacker try to get you and then do some horrible shit to you, and then someone comes in and saves the day. Saying words like safe rape, that's like saying reverse sexism or irregardless. But notice the term reverse sexism. This is the kind of crap that these extremist feminazis come up with. It's a way to make men look worse than they already are. And let me tell you something, no one's denying that the rape culture exists. It's unfortunate that it exists. I wish it didn't. But here's the thing of it. If women are taught this kind of crap growing up that all men are just pigs, and then these days you wonder why guys have a hard time talking to women. It used to be just because maybe they were socially awkward. That's one thing. But then you see that a lot of women are way too goddamn defensive. And who can blame them? When men have a history of being assholes, some of them treating women like shit, it's easy to figure out why women are on the defensive. Is it fair, YouTube? Fuck no, it ain't fair. A lot of nice guys trying to get with some gorgeous women, you know, and they're good for them and that sort of thing. But they have a... You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the fucking problem of it, YouTube. Is now these nice guys, in turn, are being treated like shit by these women who are on the defensive because of asshole men, and the women treating these nice guys like shit. When women treat nice guys like shit, it turns them into assholes, trust and believe. And the cycle just continues. Some of you people might ask, why are women so emotional? Honest answer, because they're allowed to be. If men show any emotion or complain about sexisms, they get the whole, well, you're not a woman, you don't know how it is. Or they get called a pussy and a faggot for showing emotion. But if women show emotion or complain about sexism, they're showing support, they're showing coddling, and I bet you if, and it's just bullshit sexist balance that society has created. It ain't right, YouTube. And you know what? This Cassidy chick almost died because of drowning, and a lot of people have a hard time processing. When you have a near-death experience, it can be a traumatic event. So instead of just admitting that, holy shit, I almost died, that's a scary thing for me, she says, you know what, I'm going to accuse the guy saving my life of being a rapist. I want to ruin his life. And then get sick pleasure out of watching him squirm. What a bitch, dude. Like, this Cassidy chick is a slap in the face to real women everywhere. Now tomorrow I'm going to get me $1 and, well, I should have $1 and quarters in my piggy bank, so tomorrow I'll be boarding the city bus and getting my wands in the mail. Things be looking mighty fine if this Etsy business keeps going. It's off topic, but the whole time this chick's making this video, she's got this red tank top type shirt. She talks about how violated she feels, but then she's wearing a shirt showing off her boobs. Right. Someone saves your life from drowning and then performs CPR to make sure you come back to life so you don't die. They literally save your life. The polite thing to say is thank you. But now this chick is literally accusing this so-called man that saved her life of raping her. And it's a false accusation. I feel like that women who accuse men of false rape when it's legitimately not true, you're just as bad as the men who rape women, in my opinion. I said it. I fucking said it. There's no going back. The kind of self-rhetoric of victimizing your own sex. I'm sick of it. It makes you look incredibly sexist towards men, and you victimize your own sex. Fuck that. Women are always told to empower themselves. Well, you can't empower yourself if you're constantly blaming men for everything, constantly saying how oppressed your sex is, constantly whining because it's not fair. That won't get you gender equality. You want to get gender equality, you gotta fight for it, god damn it. And notice that when women fight for gender equality, they get what they want. Case in point, women were not allowed to serve in the military for the longest time. And then after a while, they fought that and won the case. Now women can serve in the military, which is awesome. The longest time why they couldn't is because a lot of it was sexist, but the majority of the reason, they felt like that women would be a distraction to men on the front line, and also it's that primordial instinct that me man, me protect woman, you know, kind of thing. You call me a sexist for saying it, but it's the fucking truth. Yeah. This primordial instinct that you're a man, you must protect your woman, you know. Women are just as tough as men, you know what I'm saying? But because they're coddled more, they're allowed to express their emotions. And because men are sometimes sexist pigs, just as bad as any extremist feminazi like this Cassidy bitch, it creates a sexist imbalance, is what it does. Yeah. Now this Mango Jack ain't too shabby, man. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good drink combo. The caffeine and the alcohol mixed together, that's definitely doing the trick. This Mango Jack is pretty swinging. If you're not sensitive to caffeine, give it a try. If you're old enough to drink, give it a try. This is the kind of extremist feminazi that gives women a bad name. And these days, it just seems like women are so damn defensive. You hold the door for them, and they accuse you of trying to rape you, or rape them with your eyes, you know. Oof. Some women are like that. You try to hold the door for them and they get pissed off. You're trying to stare at my ass, that's why you're doing it. No, it's just the way I was raised, but that's how you feel. Now, if you really want to fuck with assholes like that, you could just say, Yeah, I was trying to stare at your ass, but you know, you kind of ruined it. Oh, that's too far. Uh-huh. That's a little too far, YouTube. Holy shit. No, but I'm sick of it, YouTube. And the fact that she tried comparing this man for saving her life to, well, if you let him go unpunished as a rapist, that's just like excusing this and that. Really? Like, she should have never posted that video. Because a lot of people are going to look at her and go, what a fucking bitch. This dude just performed CPR and saved you from drowning, and you're going to sue the fuck out of him for sexual harassment and rape. Here's your sign. It's just how human anatomy works. What the fuck's he supposed to do? Tie a rope to your waist? Drag you to the surface? What if the rope gets tangled and you're both screwed? Holy shit, YouTube. Right now, YouTube, I'm at a loss for words. The fact that people like this exist, you know, it really makes you think that there are women out there who are so quick to victimize themselves and their own sex, just so they have an excuse to hate the man even more. Or to hate men, I should say, yeah. To finish this drink and wrap this up, because I can't. This. This Cassidy chick is a rape oppression wannabe. I said it. I said it. I don't apologize for it neither. You know, people have a hard time around the holidays. And each person who's depressed around the holidays, they have their own reasons for being so. But it could be worse. Yeah. People like this are just... There's no need for them, man. This is most definitely a rant video if I ever saw one. This whole time, in that whole video, about how oppressed she is. And she's wearing a fucking low cut t-shirt showing off her boobs. Like, is this bitch for real? Oh. I think the word that sums it up best is complete and utter bullshit.